Hi everyone. Welcome to the new viewers and to any repeat viewers, welcome back. I'm Shanti. Today is Wednesday, my dudes. It's the 27th of July 2022, and this is day 3 of my week-long crossword solving challenge. It's a Wednesday puzzle, which means it's going to be again rising in difficulty over the last 2 days, a trend that'll continue all the way through Saturday. And then of course Sunday's grid will be bigger but not necessarily more difficult than Saturday was. Um, as always, my only restriction is that I'm not allowed to look up any of the clues or try and get any hints, whether through the check and reveal systems that the CrossFit provides or externally. So let's get started. Shoulder muscles in gym lingo. If my trainer is to be believed, these are your delts. Small child, not sure. I'm wondering if delts was right, because pinpoint sounds like it could be ATM. Not sure about a snack item on a stick. Number one in the rankings. If you're number one in the rankings, you could be on top. And then a small child could be a tot. Oh, the shoulder muscles this is referring to are your traps. That makes more sense, because then a biochem strand could be RNA. I think RNA or DNA already came up in the crossword once this week. You can see they're quite fond of that. Clue. Represent as a designer at a fashion show. Not sure. Spider-Man slings them. He's a web slinger. The Twitter icon is a bird. Not sure about this sharp but appealing quality clue. Correct copy? No. Taj Mahal's locale? That would be the city of Agra. Site of the 1998 Winter Olympics. I feel like I should know this, but I do not. Millennials by another name could be Gen Y. Non-Jewish. Sorry. Like some markets. Hopefully these will become clearer as we go. Darius Nin, no. Broadway star Lupone, no. French word for star. Again, I feel like these are all clues I really should know, but I do not. Daisy Ridley's role in Star Wars was definitely Rey. Wonder if that helps us any on this long and perilous journey. Well, for me it certainly doesn't. This crossword is beginning to look like it will be something of a long and, if not perilous, then arduous journey in itself. Let's head down here and see if there's anything we can find. Nick's Arena, familiarly. Open to the thigh as an evening gown. I feel like there's some word for this, I'm not sure. Votes in elects? Maybe? British political VIPs might be MPs, members of parliament. Something Vincit Amor? Sorry, not sure. Traitorous person. Anonymous last name. Doe, as in John Doe. Put a ring on it. Not sure. Place to get a mud bath. I'm gonna use the pencil just to pencil in the fact that I'm not sure about this, but this could mean a sty, like a pigsty. Oh, then a date to be wary of could be Ides, as in the Ides of March, when Caesar got all stabby-stabbied. Shop with aromas. This is a something airy. I want it to be perfumery, but I don't think that fits, and also if that's French it would end with an R-I-E and not an R-Y. Fictional world entered through a wardrobe. That would be Narnia. Director Kurosawa, Akira Kurosawa. Star Wars, by the way, was inspired by um, the works of Kurosawa as well. Freeze over, ice something. Big name in outdoor gear, not sure. Time's running out sound. Tick tock, tick tock. Ah, a traitorous person is a turncoat. Put a ring on it. Oh, as in like you can put a ring on your ear. You can wear an earring. Okay, a shop with aromas. A bakery? Is that okay? I mean, I guess it makes sense. Baked goods do have quite the aroma. South of the border. I'm guessing this means south of the United States of America's southern border. You would have Mexico. What would be the word for south in Mexico? So what's the Spanish word for south? I don't know. I could also just be wrong. Hmm. Purple rain? Like I think that's a Prince song. When there's blood in the sky, blue plus red equals purple. Bite at a Spanish bar. Is this tapa? Is that the singular of tapas? Be bold enough to. Maybe you could dare to. Hmm. I'm actually not sure about a lot of that. Let's go here. No, an idyllic place. Similar kind might mean ilk. Bonfire residue could be ash. Ah, okay. If you are representing a designer at a fashion show, you could be wearing the clothes designed by them. Correct copy. Maybe this is correct as in the verb, in which case this could be edit. If you are correcting the copy, you are editing it. And then maybe the sharp but appealing quality is edge. I'm not sure who Fido is. Oh, does this just mean Fido as in a stereotypical name for a dog, and therefore a command you could give to a dog could be stay? And then is a cowardly person. Well, I thought it would be scaredy cat, but we've got a few more letters there. Scaredy does seem to fit though, so let's leave it on. Ah, a snack item on a stick could be a popsicle. The American word for an, I guess I would just call it a water ice cream. Clearwater's neighbor across the bay might just be Tampa then. I think that's in Florida, not sure. Hmm. Maybe a message comes in a bottle. Hmm. Does that help us here? Not really. What Lao Tzu said is hidden but always present. Actress Sissy. This eludes me completely, I must say. Have some. What's an expression that could mean something like have some? I don't think I've looked at 30 down. Glass after melting. Okay, so the word glace is the French word for ice cream, and so, or ice, not sure. I think this is O, as in the French word for water. Glass melts into O. The French word for star. It's not eclair, is it? No, that's lightning. Hmm. I'm just going to quickly confirm that this today's crossword is indeed themeless by trying to look for a revealer clue like we had yesterday about our fried eggs. Hmm. Freeze over. If we call that ice up, and I'm happy to pencil that in at first, does that give us anything to go off of? What happens if we put an S here? I don't know if that's a word, but it might be. The EPA, I think in the US, is the Environmental Protection Agency, and so they would be the ones, the org telling us this is a short form. Um, they would be the organization in charge of the Clean Air Act, I suppose. Like the Valkyries. Hmm, something here feels wrong. I think it's this S that feels wrong. Oh, and no, the S was correct. The Valkyries are Norse. Okay, quite proud of how that southeast corner went. And now we come to this bit here in the middle that's just all guesses. RB something, box score stat, not sure. Biblical son of Rebecca. Mm-mm. Have some take it? No, that doesn't fit. Is Scaredy Bones a thing? I don't think it is. Hmm. I really am getting stuck today, aren't I? What could we learn? What could we learn from this? Open to the thigh. Is this something to do with a slit? I'm putting in a few guesses here just because I think I've heard of Mount Sinai as a thing that exists. Hmm. A pompous person. Nick's Arena. Not sure. Are the Knicks from Chicago? Oh no, they're from New York. I I know nothing about whatever sport the Knicks come from, but a childhood of consuming American TV has somehow drilled the phrase New York Knicks into my head. In which case, I wonder if this could be Madison Square Garden. In which case, heartfelt could be genuine. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Working hard. Hmm. Is this maybe Jean? Jean sounds like a name. Traditional garment. Maybe if something is open to the thighs, it is slitted. Apologies for the silence, save for the sound of my keyboard clacks as I navigate this board. I'm just trying to look for something. I'm still not sure about a bunch of these clues over here. I feel like out of Tapa, Dare, and Rain, some of these are wrong, and I don't know which ones. Although I guess if you are working hard, you could be at it. Is there something called a kaftan? That sounds familiar. Although it does sound like it should be with an A, but Gina doesn't sound like a name, does it? Although this does now look like the word stuffed. So I guess that D seems correct. Work on glass, perhaps? Stain? No, stain is 5 letters. And we know the E is correct. Work on glass, perhaps? Etch? With that HE over there, I want this to be here for the roll call response, which means that it's probably not Purple Rain. Oh, a different song, Purple Haze. That's Jimi Hendrix, I think. And Cruz looks like a name for someone who could be the queen of salsa. You could egg someone on, you could spur them on. Stuffed short? Stuffed shirt. Okay, a recurring pattern could be a motif. I think we've just opened up some things over here. An ineffectual person. Not sure. MMMM. I don't think we've opened up as much as I had hoped. A villainous person. Okay, this may not be a theme, but as like a theme with a revealer, but I think you can sense the same motif as I'm seeing here, where these slightly longer across clues are ending with items of clothing. You have a turned coat, you have a stuffed shirt. So I wonder if there's clues here that are going to do the same. All the something person clues. A treacherous person is a turned coat. Pompous person is a stuffed shirt. An ineffectual person is something. And a villainous person. Could this be black hat, as in black hat hacker? And then this would mean that this cowardly person is also some form of clothing, but I'm not sure exactly what. That does look weird, doesn't it? I'm sorry if I've actually clued this correctly, and this actually is how the sissy person's name is going to be spelt. My sincerest apologies. Don't want to say anything about your name. It has one eye on the TV. I'll be honest, my first thought was Sauron, and then that would make the TV the Palantir. No, Saruman watched the Palantir. Washington and Lincoln. Presidents. Lincoln was the great emancipator. Is hidden but always present. Hmm. Okay, we're 19 minutes in, and so far not exactly close to a solution. What do we have here? French for star. This is the clue that's giving me the most frustration. I really feel like I should know this. As with this one, the long and perilous journey. Odyssey. There you go. And this is a word that ends with E as well then. Imitated. If you imitate someone, you act as them. Hmm. Étoile. There we go. Scaredy, something with an S. Meaty bone. I wonder if this is just that it's a treat for a dog. This is a biblical name I'm familiar with. I don't know who or what it is, but it looks like it fits. So could this be Esau? Um, and given the clothing motif, I think we've established this does look like a suit of some sort, doesn't it? M. Oh, oh, I wonder if we got this clue the wrong way around. I wonder if the VIPs aren't the members of parliament, the MPs, but prime ministers, the PMs, and that would make this an empty suit. Um, have some, try it. Yeah, that makes sense now. ABBR for abbreviation before a name on an envelope, not sure. Um, I guess it could be an N because Omnia looks like it's a word. There's a lot of guesswork that goes into solving these crosswords, at least for me, I feel. Um, We've got quite a ways in already, so I don't expect this will be that much longer than yesterday's episode. Is scaredy pants a thing people say? It might be because Patty again looks like a name. Hmm. Called off might be something that's called off as a no-go. Oh, excuse me, I was just trying to turn off the pencil there. Does that give us anything here? Site of the 1998 Winter Olympics? I don't think it does. Like some markets are open air markets. Okay. Ah, and if you imitated something, you aped it. Non-Jewish Chantil? Again. Okay, I want to put an N here again just because ANAIS looks to me like it could be a name. Um, any one of these guesses could have been totally wrong, and we've somehow ended up with a bunch of fills that happen to work together, but I think I'm relatively confident with that now. It has one eye on the TV. What's that American TV network where the logo is an eye? You have NBC where it's the peacock. You have ESPN, that's just ESPN. I Okay, so it's either PBS or CBS, I think. I'm gonna put an S in here and see what that gives us. Oh, it's a Scandinavian drinking cry, so no closer to that, unfortunately. What if this was a P? What would that give us? P. P. Well, I tell you what, if this was a C, this would give us cities. Washington and Lincoln cities? I don't know. And finally, what Lao Tzu said is hidden but always present. This looks like Tao, so let's just go for it and see if we... Ooh, there are errors. Well, now I don't know where to go. So let's look through the clues and see what we got wrong. Shoulder muscles being traps, I am relatively certain of. From there, small child being a tot. Biochem strand being RNA makes sense to me. The pinpoint is an ATM. Snack item is a popsicle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm sorry, man. I do not know your name, actress Sissy. My apologies. Scaredy pants. Stay bird. Yeah, I'm happy there. I'm happy with edge. I'm happy to say where. Openair. Gen. I mean, it's not that I was very particularly confident with this clue anyway. And the Odyssey. I hope that's how you spell Odyssey. Hmm. O does look correct to me, and I guess a treat does as well. Do we have any typos here? EMPTYSUIT. No, that looks correct. Omnia was a guess, so it could be that there's something wrong here. Let's just pencil that in now so that we know to come back and check there. Yes, yes. Okay, I know it's wrong. I just typed the same thing in again. A turn, COAT, sty. The Ides, all of this looks good to me so far, which is a little annoying. I was hoping to see something that's clearly wrong already. Elects looks correct. STUFFED that looks correct as well. At it. Oh, right. I hope this is it. I hope it's that this is a kaftan with an A. That was quite the relief. Okay, and there we go then. Solved it in 27 minutes, a good chunk of which was spent, I think, on the error check at the end there. But we're 3 days down now, so tomorrow is going to be the Thursday puzzle, which is usually a bit trickier. It'll probably have a theme again. There's going to be some wordplay. If it's particularly annoying, I am going to get very, very ticked off. So you don't want to miss that. Do watch tomorrow's video as well. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good one.